Uh, we're saved. Dragon Ball is back. It is saved. It is not dying. It is. They did the right thing. They did probably the thing that everyone was written on paper saying, if this isn't done, the series is dead. If this isn't done, it's a flop. If this isn't done, we're in trouble. They delivered with the right thing to do. They did announce the Moro Arc is going to be added to Super. Along with the Moro Arc is going to be many other arcs added to Super. I guess you could already say the Granola and then Black Frieza. They did not announce the manga returning. However, that could still be released, next year and all that because they did not give a release date for this. Also, I should say this is not going to be a movie. It's going to be a full out fledged series. Like a 25 episode thing, like its own little saga. Like it's like Super is back. We did get a few more other announcements, but this was the main draw. This was the big deal, the big announcement that is going to ensure everyone who enjoys Dragon Ball and all of these games that people play, that the lifespan of those games has just been added another 15 years probably. So let's get into it. Yeah, the newest art in the franchise, Dragon Ball Super: The Galactic Patrol, is officially set for production. Stay tuned as Dragon Ball continues to reach new heights. Okay, I'll just say what I think right now. When I was watching the live stream and they said set for production, I immediately said this is probably not going to be until late 2027 or 2028. Now kind of that does suck, right, to hear. I mean, obviously we would have loved to hear Moro Arc, and it's gonna be releasing in September this year. Like, we would be losing our minds. But set for production, so they've probably got an idea of where they are. They probably have, they might not even have the voice actors or anything. So don't expect this to come out or be teased until October 2027, going into 2028. That is the big only like downside. But no matter what, it's this announcement was a W anyway. Even if the release date was 2028, it's a W announcement, W stream, W event, just because we know we're getting the next edition of Dragon Ball Super, which was the Moro Arc, Granola, Black Frieza, all of that. Let's see what else they got here. This will be the story following the universe survival arc of the anime Dragon Ball Super, which aired between 20. It's crazy we was watching Dragon Ball Super in 2015 and 2018. We seen UI Goku in 2018. Isn't that crazy, bro? It also appears that in the manga. It also appears in the manga Dragon Ball as the I'm sure everybody has read or seen panels from this manga. This is, in my opinion, easily the best arc in Super, hands down. The main character Son Goku and Vegeta work together with the members of the Galactic Patrol, the Peacekeepers of the Galaxy, to begin a super scale battle against a new enemy, Planet Eater Moro. I would have loved to see like maybe a mock-up or a draft of Moro, and I would have loved to see the voice actor they had, but I don't even know if they have that at that point or they just don't want to announce it. But bro, like, it's crazy. This is actually real, bro. We're getting Moro Arc. We're gonna get it animated, and it's gonna be in all of these games, bro. Now, on the flip side of it potentially being 2028, we do have something to look forward starting this year. And they're going to be doing a revisit, sort of like a reanimation of Super. In this image specifically, starting with Beerus, like basically Battle of Gods. Okay, Dragon Ball Super Beerus. Oh yeah. Also, the new logo is sick, but then it's just gonna add Beerus. So, already confirmed is the Resurrection F saga after this, and I'm sure that'll just be Dragon Ball Super Frieza or Dragon Ball Super Resurrection of F. In 2026, they already said in the fall of 2026, so I'd probably say September, maybe September, October. Um, Set to begin a new Beerus. This enhanced edition introduces a large volume of newly added and redrawn cuts as well as a reconstructed narrative. With cutting-edge visual expression, this series delivers even more immersive battle scenes with a more faithful representation of the original manga. Yeah, so they heavily implied during the event that they're gonna be reanimating all of Super or revisiting all of them, except this time staying as one-to-one with the manga as close as possible. Immediately, what come to my mind was in the Future Saga in the manga, like Vegeta goes God. Merge Zamasu never goes like corrupted. He just stays in like sort of the fusion Zamasu form, and like even Goku does the Hakai in that. So like we'll all be seeing that whenever they get to Dragon Ball Super Future arc. You know what I mean? Now, yeah. So we are technically getting something this year, and I think they already confirmed this is gonna be like 8 episodes. And from the animation they showed, it does look very, very good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's go over everything we got. The Moro Arc anime reveal. He's predicting late 2027. I mean, there's just no way to tell, but hopefully late 2027. You know, maybe like what if this is 2026, right? Like we get Beer Saga 2026. Let's just say September. And then what if we already roll into Resurrection F, like first episode in like January 25th or February? Like if we keep it that close, like you know a 2-month break between every arc, we could probably end up being done with Super and heading into Moro in late 2027. So hopefully they're very short breaks in between. And also, I mean, it is gonna sound more like this if they keep it like an 8-episode, 10-episode range, especially for something we've seen thousands of times, right? The new game, bro. I was watching the new game reveal, and it's like the whole time they revealed it, and I'm still like, what is it? They didn't. I don't even know what genre of game it is, bro. They showed a cinematic trailer of like a minute, and they didn't say anything about it. So nothing really to take from this, honestly. It's kind of a weird announcement, if you ask me. Like they just didn't show anything basically. Sparking Zero's a new DLC, and then yeah, Super Beerus anime fall 2026. I mean, it. I don't even know what I want to say, bro. Like, Dragon Ball Super does look very bad. I mean, it came out in 2015, but even back then, the animation. If you go watch episode 5 is like the most infamous episode because of how bad it looks. It looks like they just put the drawing in. Their drawing looked like it was from like a 12-year-old. The drawing was so bad in that episode, and Super was all of Rush really. When it hit the high moments, they did well, but a lot of that series did not look good. But if they implement a lot of new cuts and new animation, it'd be cool. But I don't know. Going off this, but whenever we get done with this full saga, depending on if it's the same thing or if it still looks a little wonky, it's like, why are we doing this? You know. So I just want to go a little bit in depth of like Dokkan essentially. Also, this whole event confirms Dokkan will probably get a 20th anniversary for sure. Legends will probably be getting a 18th anniversary. All of these games are going to live on multiple years now just because of that announcement. But like God Goku, for example, this guy is set to EZA this year. The 8th anniversary headliners are going to EZA, and with them EZAing opens up 2023 immediately. So we're going to get the Super Beerus in fall 2026. You know, let's just say that ends around October or November. And then they just redo this guy. They implement some new animations, new cut-ins they add, new voice lines as the new Dokkan Fest. And then they did EZA this dude. Like, already they got this guy celebration figured out for, like, November. Easy. Whenever we get Resurrection F Saga, they redo both of these characters, the Blue Goku Vegeta and Yoden Frieza. New animations, new cut-ins, and you know I wouldn't want to wait for the EZA of Goku Vegeta that came out in 2022, I believe. But I mean, again, expect Resurrection F probably next year, early next year. I mean, it's just a few ideas, but Dragon Ball is saved. They announced the only thing people cared for, really. It's not a movie. It's not Daima. It's not a spin-off. They delivered. So Dragon Ball is saved.